dries really quick.
So you're gonna get a couple like really shitty prints, so I would just like put a bunch of ink and just print the shit out of it for like 3 or 4 runs.
Okay, let's try it. And that'll help me get the routine down too. More ink.
Ooh, those look good though.
They do, huh? Like some of them look really cool.
They look great.
Okay, so up.
Just got some newsprint down, so just drop it and just press really hard when you print. Alright.
And then up.
Just because there's simple green on there. Let's see why newsprint is our friend. Quick. Alright, press hard.
Are you filming right now? Oh, awesome. No, you should say hi. You should say hi
Hello.
on Tharp World.
Hello, Tharp World.
Oops. This thing keeps falling.
Mic down, mic down.
We just cleaned the screen because the ink dried on it. So I have my silk screening teacher helping me because we had a disaster. The ink got dry on the screen and we were just going to have to stop because the ink was getting really dry. But disaster averted. So, thankfully, Daphne's studio is nearby and she could hear the baby stressing.
I heard the baby. Alright, try one more.
Daphne's a silk screen expert. She should have she should have Daphne show, like Tharp World, but it's Daphne World or something like it.
So it's printing like this.
Yeah, so we're just that looks pretty good. The colors are now more saturated and the lines are more consistent.
Not perfect, but better.
Better. Cool, let's try. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, it's better? Oh, awesome, awesome. So now we can continue. I'm glad I didn't realize how difficult silk screening would be on the show. Daphne has done silk screening on TV and said it's very difficult and it was very stressful. So I'm really glad I didn't know that ahead of time. My viewers need to see the process though. We need to see, and you have to silk screen really fast, apparently, because the ink gets really dry. So we will pick up the pace. We also have to press harder.
Oh, pick it up before you flood.
Pick it up?
Pick the screen up. And then do your flood.
Oh no, there's a thing under it.
Yeah, so you don't want to be flooding onto your paper.
Oh, but I already flooded though.
Yeah, but you already printed too.
Okay.
So you're doing it. You got this.
So
you guys
do that?
Just do your
Okay.
quick flood. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, cool.
Perfect.
Not
Ooh,
bad.
that color is nice.
Not bad. Not bad for a beginner.
Not bad for anyone.
It's fun to be a beginner because all of your attempts are little successes, as you've never done it before, so it's really fun. So I'll do a couple more of these, and then I'm going to switch to like some different materials. So let's try this color paper. Okay, so I think what we have to do is like flood and then go back. And then go, oh yes, that's the part that I was forgetting to do. And that is why some of them came out really kind of ghostly, because I wasn't flooding the screen and I didn't get enough ink. Learning. There's so many shows where you can watch experts do things, but there's aren't very many shows where you can watch people just like screwing up everywhere. This is not so bad. Okay. Oh, and then lift. Okay. And then I'm getting a go-ahead from some silkscreening experts. It's funny because I think I'm the only one here that doesn't do this, and everyone's like, they're so supportive. Oh, this is good. This is a nice color. I love this color. So I'll probably end up like trimming these down, and like I love to add like mixed media in the pieces, like color some of them or paint in some spots, and then you'll find them in your Art in a Box if you have a subscription. Because these are perfect for that, because I can make lots of them, and I can like make them all different, and that's what we do. So let's put it here. Kind of running out of space. So now before the ink dries, I'm going to unclamp it from this clamp board. Let's put more. Put more on. I think that's good. I think that was a good thing to do. Okay. Why did we give you a show? Terrible. It's terrible. It works here. Okay. You guys missed this thing about the suitsy. Did you see the article in the Chronicle about the one-piece business suit for the lazy businessman? The suitsy zips up. It's one thing: shirt, pants, jacket, one go. Just zip it up and go. For the lazy businessman, I love it. I'm gonna do future art about the suitsy because it's too funny not to, and it's serious. You know, there's guys are busy and don't have time to put on pants, a shirt, and a jacket. It just takes simply too much time. Our busy lives just won't allow it. Okay. So we will remove the screen and put it on this paper over here. And if it makes a mess, I will clean it. Okay. And I'm going to remove this lovely clamp board here so that it doesn't get messy. And let's see how this goes.
You ready to get that wet for you? And close it down a little bit?
This one?
So it doesn't dry in there?
Well, I think it'll be okay. We just washed it. So I'm going to print a little bit, a couple more, and then I think we'll call it, because it's very drying. It dries very quickly. And it's hot in here, and so let's move it along. Less talking, more printing. Oh my God, it's so funny. So I'm just going to put this right down on top. And see. Let's see if we get anything. I've actually never printed on anything like this before with a, oh, it's awesome. Thank God. Something good happened. I really like this. It looks super cool with the, isn't that cool? This is going to be part of my mural that I'm doing in my studio, which I'll take you guys back there next week to check it out. I got a new studio here at the compound I'm really excited about, and I want to share it with everybody. And I put all these wood panels up there that I've been working on the past couple weeks, so that's gonna happen next week. So let's do another one. This is I'm very thankful that went well. And let's print on this one. I thought, since it has all this activity on it already, that if I print maybe part of it, like maybe over here, it'll kind of be neat. So let's try. Okay, let's see. So let me flood the thing again. And probably if I do this again, I will have an assistant helping me wash the screen, like during the show, so it doesn't get dry. Because I don't know how definitely did this on TV, like actual like TV, where maybe Oprah was watching, or who knows. Like Justin Timberlake was probably watching. That would have made me really nervous, because or like Ryan Seacrest, he's very critical. You can just tell. That's a gross assumption that I completely made that up. I don't know if that's true. Let's lift it. Crazy. That looks awesome too. It's a lot more textured. Got like just kind of vague shapes in the background of that one. It didn't really, there's one little character back there that you can tell, but mostly it's just, I kind of like though. It's sort of spotted, kind of like that little spotted corner, so it's kind of neat. And then I have this piece that's just a white board. We'll see how this one goes. I love it because they're all different. Those pieces of cedar are really, really rough. So they're gonna not look as, they're not gonna look as clear as this piece probably will look, hopefully. I'm like, don't make me look bad, wood panel. I paid a lot of money for you. I mean, I went and bought you at the store. Like, though I found those on the street, like, just don't make me look bad here. Starting to get the hang of it, I think. Ooh, that's cool. Okay. This is tricky without that thing. I'll put it here. Be a lot of cleanup after. Oh, it's so neat. It's like, so it's cool because like some of them, a lot of their black hair printed, like the lady with the afro, like who was on the Razor scooter, only her afro printed. And then there's like a dude with the, that's so rad, the dude with the beard and his sunglasses and the barber haircut. This is like a floating head. It's rad how it printed, the weird things it chose to print were that just, and I love how that in the corner worked. This one's actually pretty great, you know, as far, I mean, I kind of like how you can't super predict it. It's just random. I got one more of these. I got one more of these to do on this. This is the roughest piece of wood that I brought. This is a piece of cedar that somebody was getting rid of. They were building a fence. I spray painted it, and it still has a really rough, super rough texture. So we'll see what happens when I print this. Whatever, if it's ugly, I just paint over it, you know. There's really no way to lose. Oh wait, except when the ink dries on your screen. That's not good. I can tell it's getting dry. I better hurry. This is like actually much more difficult than I anticipated. This one didn't work at all. This one just like didn't work. It's too, the only thing that printed on it was the lady's afro. I'll show you. Like that's the only thing that got printed. Oops, that's messy. See? This really rough. It made no contact. It was too rough. It's like printing on like something bumpy. It's like, but I wanted to try. Let's print one more since the screen is there and I may as well. Let's get a nice piece of, this nice piece of brown paper. And there's a little bit of ink left. So we'll print one more and then we'll call it as this ink is quickly drying on the screen. And it's getting, everything's just getting really chaotic. It's stressful. Just kidding, it's not that stressful. I could have a job that was really stressful like that. The guys have to wear the onesie business suits because they don't even have time to like dress themselves. That's a stressful job. And I don't have one of those. Thank God. Messy. Okay. the last print of the evening. It's so funny. Yeah, the lady does get printed sometimes, but the way that I'm doing the pressure or something, like, really makes it so that the lady in the corner's afro shows, and then her shirt, but like nothing else. So you can see it's kind of faded. Those are getting like very interesting half of people. It's fascinating really because I'm gonna have fun like going back in and drawing their faces in and like drawing a top to this body and like a body to this head, and so there's so much room for play on this with these prints that are not perfect. So this is I think I've done one other session of printing, but I had lots of help. So this is my first like solo attempt at printing, and it's been really fun and exciting, and I think the ink is like drying as I'm speaking, so we should probably quickly clean this screen. And I would like to say thank you so much. This is kind of a shorter episode of Tharp World, but due to the materials and the heat, it's probably time to call it. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and for watching and for enjoying art and making art, and I'll see you next week. Mwah.